I woke up at 4 a.m. with diarrhea and horrible heartburn. And now it's about almost 7 o'clock, I think. And I had diarrhea again, even worse. I just feel very nauseous right now, so I'm trying to drink some water. And trying to see if I feel better. Like I said, I don't know if it was that horrible food at that restaurant last night or something else during the day yesterday, but yeah, I don't feel good.
Puerto Penasco, Mexico, known to the Americans as Rocky Point and home to many 18-year-old and under American drinkers. It's the closest beach to Phoenix, Arizona, and it's one of the hottest desert areas of the Mexican state of Sonora. It's also the most American Mexico town. We haven't been here since 2017, and after 5 years, some of the buildings that were being built before were still in the process of being built now. Our 5-day stay had a bit of everything.
I saw him from a distance. I saw somebody fall and somebody roll.
From amazing highs to nasty lows. I had mixed feelings about my trip and about Puerto Penasco. Would I go back? What was my amazing and horrible experience? Stay tuned and find out my real take on this Mexico tourist destination originally created for the USA crowd. So, right on command, just like the last couple of trips, Emma wakes up at 12 midnight last night after going to bed at about almost 7. Stephanie has to get up with her. She tosses and turns all night, and I cannot get a word in with the monster behind me, and she even throws up in the morning. So it's travel day to Puerto Penasco. Usually when I take these travel adventures, I bring along my crew, my beautiful wife Stephanie, and my beautiful and crazy daughter Emma. It's very worth mentioning that Emma's 1. Before the trip, I was told not to show my camera gear around the Malecón and Rocky Point and to be extra careful. I was told this by my Mexican side of the family, who I traveled to deep parts of Mexico with, including mountain villages where they never brought this up. So what was so different about Puerto Penasco? While I relied a little bit more on my cheaper camera gear, I still whipped out my professional Canon setup when I felt comfortable. And honestly, I always felt comfortable. It's about a 4-hour drive from Phoenix to Rocky Point. We get Emma comfortable and hit the road. We connect with 2 other cars in Gila Bend, Arizona, so we can all cross into Mexico together. It's very hot here, and Emma is having a stomach bug, vomiting in the back with the occasional diarrhea blowout. It's just not a great start to this trip. We use the McDonald's to clean up and recover before hitting the road again. Right before the border, we make another explosive vomiting stop. What are trips without the fun memories?
Hola.
¿Habla español?
Yo sé.
¿Habla español?
Sí.
Okay,
Okay, we just have to get off a little bit and more right.
¿Para dónde viajas?
Para Puerto Penasco.
Penasco.
So they actually came into the car and checked something out. I don't know. I had my camera positioned and it got dropped to the floor. It dropped on the floor, but
She had just fallen asleep. I'm so annoyed right now.
The border crossing into Mexico is pretty quick, benefits of a Monday. The Mexican police enter our car to do a 5-second search, and we are good to cross.
Yes, guys, welcome to Mexico.
As soon as you pass the street vendors and people asking for money, it's about an hour and a 20-minute desert drive to Rocky Point and the Sea of Cortez. In no time at all, we start to see the American pizza chains and other familiar spots start to appear. Welcome to Rocky Point. Rocky Point was created of a joint venture with the government and private investors in the early 1990s. It was created to capitalize on the American tourist and was made a border-free zone where foreigners could enter without a visa. A passport is still needed though. Throughout its young history, it has struggled with bumps in economic stability, and the half-built buildings that haven't changed for years remind us it still might be the occasional issue, especially with the recent COVID pandemic.
Alright, so there's a sign for safe parking. The sign literally said safe parking. It's about 100 pesos to park here. It's right next to the restaurant that we're about to go eat at. I opened the window and the first thing I smelled was fish, seafood. It smells good. It smells fresh. But it is very hot and humid here right now. So Emma's been very grumpy the last hour, but we are finally here. We are here in Rocky Point, Puerto Penasco, Mexico. Emma's excited. She's pointing to the ocean behind us. She wants to get in the water and swim with the fishy, right? Yeah, guys, that's exactly what I want to do. Because of the heat and Emma being a little sick, we were already tired, craving a cold alcoholic beverage and some good food. So Stephanie's in a very crappy mood and she needs rosé ASAP. That's what we're doing right now. We need rosé ASAP. Because vacation is officially starting, finally. Sir Amigo is one of the first restaurants at the start of the very small Malecón. You can pay the few dollars at the safe parking lot and make your way here to grab some very delicious food while enjoying the views. As for the food, it combines many different elements of Mexico's culinary traditions, so eat up and don't skip the appetizers. Eating family style here will offer the best dining experience as you need to try multiple dishes. The only thing to skip is the fried shrimp tacos. Everything else is crazy delicious. Now this is really spicy, but it's so delicious. Alright, we've got this amazing view behind us. Ordered some michelada with tecate, and then this was on the table, some chips with some pretty mild spice. Yeli, what are you eating right now?
Raw tostada.
Raw tostada?
Yes.
The shrimp is raw?
No, it's just mild.
We make a quick pass through the Malecón or the walkway next to the sea. It's small but packed with stores, restaurants, bars, and the monument of the fishermen. Before drunk tourists, this area was mostly used by drunk fishermen looking for fish and mainly shrimp.
¿Sabes dónde venden cigarros? ¿Mande? Cigarros. No, cigarros. ¿Aquí? Ándale, gracias.
Gracias.
What kind of cigarettes?
What do they think we want? Weed?
Yeah.
It's time to head over for our hotel check-in. We're staying at the Las Palomas Resort, which is a beautiful property with large condos and rooms, all with stunning beach and sea views.
Ooh, it's hot.
It's been a long travel day.
It's been a long travel day, and we are finally about to head into our room here at Las Palomas. We got Emma right here. Yeah. I'm starting to get a headache. I just took my 4th Tylenol of the day, actually. Come on. And Stephanie, my wife, she's here too. I always forget about her. Poor Stephanie. Wow. Wow, look at our house in Arizona over there.
The price for these condos can be pretty expensive, but with a group of friends, it makes them more affordable and a pretty good deal. Book way ahead as they do sell out fast and far into the future. Everyone scrambles to pick their rooms, and me and Steph somehow get lucky and squeeze our way into the gorgeous master bedroom. The main balcony in the condo is the size of my first apartment, and every morning and night was spent here either gazing into the sea for an amazing sunrise, watching the low tide with an empty beach, or a breathtaking sunset with a dark horizon shortly after, sprinkled with flashes of thunder trembling somewhere in the middle of the Sea of Cortez. This was easily my favorite part of the condo.
So we're gonna go take Emma to the beach. It's getting pitch black outside. You ready for your first adventure in Rocky Point, Emma? High five. High five. High five. Emma, high five. High five. All right, we'll do that later. You can do it. Come on. You got this. Yeah, you got it. Come on. It's a Monday today, and there is not a lot of people here. It's so refreshing, so endearing. Emma in my hands. Look at that. Look at that crazy orange sunset behind us. I am super excited to spend the next 3 days here.
We end the night walking the breezy beach with Emma. Nights are peaceful as all the drunks have crashed from their day drinking, and it's just you and the eternal darkness in the distance. The first morning in Puerto Penasco is the best. You're not tired, you're energized and ready to eat, explore, and drink.
It's 9 a.m. It's time for vacation to start. A little breakfast right here.
Coffee time on the balcony and some home-cooked chorizo for breakfast, cooked by a chef's assistant and wrapped in a hot and fresh tortilla with an incredibly spicy pepper that wakes you up better than the coffee.
It's not that bad. It's not that bad.
While chorizo in some other parts of South America is a pork sausage, in Mexico, ground chorizo is the way to go, made from fatty pork and mixed with some eggs and veggies for an amazing breakfast. Add a fresh tortilla and a cold morning beer for the perfect moment. While Rocky Point has the El Pinacate Biosphere and the San Jorge Bird Island for nature lovers and explorers, most visitors here will skip all of that for the sandy beaches, ATVs, and jet skis. The days are hot and humid, so these activities make sense.
Good morning from Puerto Penasco. It's 11 a.m. We're finally getting out to the beach, to the pools here at Las Palomas. Emma is hopefully going to sleep for the next 3 hours so mommy and daddy can have some drinky drinks.
3 hours.
She's going to take a 3-hour nap. Stephanie's already on her second bottle of rosé. I've had 2 beers. Look at this. Look at this background right here. Freaking amazing. Amazing.
It's a place not so much for exploration, but for relaxation and drinking, something that we haven't done in a while. It's a beach day as we grab some drinks at the bar and try to entertain Emma in her new tent. The beaches, just like everywhere else in Mexico, offer many different vendors all fighting for your money. They deserve it. Stephanie gets her braids done, I drink some fruity drinks and top it off with some more beer, and then we come in contact with the food of Las Palomas.
I just ordered a carne asada baguette. Let's check it out. Oh. Some carne asada, some cheese, some tomatoes, and some lettuce in here. There's actually not that much steak on it, as you can see. It's only a few little pieces, but hey, it is what it is.
Soon, the disappointing lunch fades from my memory as we walk out to the receding beach and witness a phenomenal sunset. Welcome to my favorite part of the trip. The crowded beaches have died down with the sun, and now only a scattered bunch remain to enjoy this moment. The seagulls, the waves, and the wind, the three sounds that echo through the orange and red. Emma is enjoying the new pathway the low tide has created, as I enjoy capturing this moment on video. Sometimes words ruin a moment, so enjoy a few seconds of just this. All right, sunset here in Puerto Penasco, here at Las Palomas. Another orange, beautiful sunset behind me. Look at those hues over there. We're about to take some photos of Stephanie and Emma. I'm excited how these photos are gonna turn out. Look at that. That is, hopefully you guys can see it on the phone, but that's gorgeous over there. Those were some of the best photos I've ever taken, honestly. Just a stunning sunset, and I'm gonna love editing these photos. Just phenomenal. I love moments like this, honestly. Surreal sunset. Awesome photos here with Stephanie and with Emma. This is one of the reasons you travel. Rocky Point and the Sea of Cortez are known to have amazing sunsets, and this one didn't disappoint. We rush upstairs to change as we plan to check out a fine dining restaurant here at Las Palomas. The worst mistake of the trip.
I feel like, but when he's tired, he's like, that's what I
This is one of two restaurants here at Las Palomas. It's late, so the menu is limited, but the restaurant is still open for a couple of hours. The bread at the table was hard and old, the penny pasta had a weird taste to it, and just didn't seem right, to the point where Steph couldn't eat it after one bite. And to top it off, I ordered a tentaculos de pulpo adobado en chiles, or the octopus marinated in red chili. This octopus, friends, still haunts me to this day. It was way too gooey, it had a bad taste, and just didn't feel right. I was so hungry I forced myself to eat half, and I gave up disappointed. I drank a Diet Coke and went back to the room. I hate to be negative, so I'll at least say the dessert was good. For a restaurant that says fine dining on it, that was very disappointing, unfortunately. Sorry guys. But as soon as I get back to the room and lay in bed, something feels off. My stomach is acting weird. I close my eyes and open them at 4 a.m. as I rush out of bed aiming for the toilet. Something was very wrong.
So, I don't know if it was because of that octopus or what, but I woke up at 4 a.m. with diarrhea and horrible heartburn, and now it's about almost 7 o'clock, I think, and I had diarrhea again, even worse. I just feel very nauseous right now, so I'm trying to drink some water and trying to see if I feel better. Like I said, I don't know if it was that horrible food at that restaurant last night or something else during the day yesterday, but yeah, I don't feel good. It sucks.
It's 12 right now, and I've officially been throwing up the whole morning. I did feel a little bit better off the first throw up this morning, but then I got really bad afterwards. I caught a little fever, and I've been in bed half the day, wasted for this crap already. I feel bad that my vacation time is wasting, but I just threw up again right now. A little bit. Taking some Pedialyte, taking some other stuff, water, I don't know. I did eat a little bit machaca this morning for breakfast, so I can, have something to throw up. But hopefully I feel better so I can go out and do something today. So I just threw up a waterfall. I instantly feel so much better, but I threw up like a lot. It was definitely that dinner last night. How do I know? Because there was pieces of it. Yeah. As soon as I ate that octopus last night, it was slimy to a degree where it wasn't seafood slimy. I felt it. I felt something was off. As soon as I came back to the room, I actually started feeling a couple little cramps in my stomach, and I knew instantly I f***ed up. Definitely be careful with what you eat in Mexico. Now that that's over, let's go find something to eat.
I try and tough it out as I go to the pool in the very late afternoon, still feeling crappy and with still barely anything in my system. I slowly get into the water and ask for a club soda. The nausea still hasn't dissipated.
I'm gonna ask him what's something good for food poisoning. Maybe like something with mineral water,
We head out to the beach for a relaxing massage. The lady masseuse works her magical fingers on Steph while I sit on the sandy floor thinking if I had the energy to walk back to the room and get more cash so I myself can also enjoy a massage, as I didn't bring enough money. Turns out I don't. I instead noticed the daughter of the massage lady looking bored sitting on the other side of the table. I walk over to the fruit cart trying to buy something with the small amount of cash I have left in my pocket, but not for me, for the kid. I buy a pineapple and drench it in chamoy.
Of course, thank you guys.
Not my favorite thing in the world, but I have never met a Mexican that didn't like chamoy. I don't know, maybe that was a little racist. Today, I met the first Mexican that doesn't like chamoy, the little kid.
You want mango? Can you have mango?
Okay.
¿Sí? No? Okay. He doesn't like chile?
No chile.
Oh, okay.
No, it's okay, no problem.
I should have asked.
So I sit and plant the sticky fruit next to me, probably more disappointed than her.
Well, the mango didn't go to waste because the lady was able to. The lady took the mango when she finished with Steph's.
Oh my god, that was one of the
massage.
best massages of my life.
Yeah?
I don't know if it was because it was beachside or what. She just has magical hands. That felt freaking good. Back in the room, yours is feeling like again. So he's trying to muster up the energy to come out to dinner with us. Are you gonna be able to do it, honey? No, I don't think so.
At night, I finally get a small appetite and I'm starving. I want to eat anything except seafood.
We all crowded into Churritos Tacoma, and we're headed across the street to a restaurant. We didn't really enjoy the food here at Las Palomas, unfortunately, so we're looking for some place that, it's not gonna give me food poisoning. So we're gonna go across the street here to a place that I have nothing, that I don't know anything about. We're about to find out. Let's do this.
The food is delicious as I devour a simple little pizza.
It's tin crust pizza. I have to eat something very safe for my first meal of the day. Speaking of tin crust pizzas, this is very thin. This is like the thinnest pizza I've ever seen in my life. It's a flour tortilla? How's the clam chowder, Churrito? It's delicious.
Really good.
I said Churrito.
And I'm telling you, it's really good.
How's your clam chowder?
Get out of my face, you don't want to talk to me.
Is yours different?
No, we got the same one.
Yeah?
I recommend.
Oh yeah? Out of 10 stars,
Yeah.
how much?
I just said 10.
Out of 10 stars, how much
10
would
out
you
of
give
10.
it?
5 stars. A
$5.
rating of 10 out of 10.
$5. We end the dinner with Step's brother Alex explosively puking all over the parking lot. Because you see, I wasn't the only person with food poisoning. Alex had it, just not as bad as me. And so did Step's dad, Chuy. Today I feel a lot better and I'm ready to continue enjoying my trip, especially now after wasting one whole day to my horrible food poisoning. We feed the kids, grab some breakfast, and are on our way to rent some ATVs. We're starting the day off with some ATV riding in the deserts of Puerto Penasco. You guys excited?
Yeah. I can finally drive by myself.
Where's my wife? Right next to Las Palomas, there's about 3 places for ATV rentals. You can also find them all over Rocky Point. The price is cheap, but it's also very hot, so you honestly won't last long out on the dunes. No? All right, vámonos. Habla español.
Take over.
Take over.
Queríamos rentar unas motos. ¿A cuánto la renta?
Están en $25 la hora.
25 an hour.
Okay. Sounds gooch. Sounds gooch. We'll take it. I want this one.
Are they automatic?
Honey, you have to go slower.
I got the rest.
We're parents. We can't be crazy, okay? Promise?
I promise. We all grab our preferred color variations and ride out onto the desert hills. Some parts are very sandy and you will get easily stuck. In our case, a very young man was keeping an eye on us from the top of the hill and would come to our aid whenever we would get stuck. It happened quite a few times. Stev's brother Alex goes a little too fast, hits a small hill, and flips the ATV and himself. Come here! What happened?
I was coming down and one tire went on like that little hill. You see that little hill right there?
Yeah? And you flipped, dude? Are you okay? You might have a concussion. You gotta keep it easy for a bit. You got dirt in your mouth, bro.
But you're okay though? Yeah?
Oh, my butt that hurts, but
I saw him from a distance. I saw somebody fall and somebody roll. I was like, holy shit, it was Alex, of course.
We gotta be careful in case he has a concussion.
We check Alex for concussions and he seems fine, so it's time to get back on the ATV adventure. He's gonna fall again. It was fun. It's very hot though. We forgot to bring water. They have some water here, but I got sick yesterday. It's not happening anymore. Again on this trip.
I think that the owner of the RVs, the ATVs, took the guy's tip money that we gave him money, and it's sad because he was following us.
But that's kind of the system in Mexico, to where the owner gets all the tip, and I guess he gives his workers however much he sees fit, right?
Less than the average, I imagine.
Less than the average, maybe, but maybe not. We don't know for sure. We don't know for sure, but Yesley overheard, so maybe if you want to tip some of the workers, tip them away from their boss, you know, just slide a 20 in their something, you know? You know what I mean. It's gonna be a fun day, or here's to a fun day. Cheers. We're back at the hotel as we grab the kids from the grandparents and all enjoy the lazy river. The lazy river here is pretty fun. You definitely owe it to yourself to either bring a tube or buy one here. I think they sell some at the gift shop. There's nothing better than an alcoholic beverage and some beautiful nature. Cheers.
Cheers from Puerto Penasco. It's nighttime and we're back at the beach for another awesome sunset. For dinner, we visit another nearby restaurant. The food is good and I'm still scared to try anything with seafood in it.
So we are at the Puesta del Sol restaurant and bar, and we're about to sample their menu.
It's day 5 here in Puerto Penasco and it's time to leave. We pack up and head out to the lobby for a quick cup of coffee. We end up in the same infamous restaurant where I got devoured by the octopus. We wait patiently at the bar for service, and after finally getting someone's attention, I drink a horrible cup of coffee that just really hammers the point across. Why can't I eat or drink anything good at this expensive resort? We leave and stop by again at the same restaurant from last night, this time for their popular breakfast menu. The food is amazing, and I'm so hungry and craving good food that I ordered 2 plates. I don't even care the looks of judgment I get.
Filling up gas here at Puerto Penasco, and then we're going to be headed back home. 4-hour drive. Let's do it. The gas is a little less expensive here than in Phoenix, but it's almost the same crap.
With a full belly, it's time to load up on gas and hit the road.
So we're crossing over from Mexico into Lukeville, Arizona.
Cruise.
Good, are you?
Have a fun trip.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
I thought you said have a fun trip.
Have a fun trip home?
We already had a fun trip.
We had a fun trip.
Okay. I see she got her tan on, but not you, man. We're done.
Now I sunburned in like 5 seconds.
Sounds like
I was all covered up, man.
My wife gets out there, she turns to tomato. All right, drive safe, guys.
All right, thank you.
Puerto Penasco is convenient. That's why many people will continue to come here. It has an 18-year-old drinking age, perfect for many thirsty teens, and the main reason young people will continue to come here. While the price has certainly gone up, it's still not as expensive as other more popular Mexico tourist destinations. Rocky Point seems isolated from Mexico and is its own little place for better or worse. It's a place to drink and relax, but just like everywhere else you travel to, it's a place where you need to watch out what you eat. I learned the hard way that even at fine dining establishments, unfortunately, you're not always safe. While Rocky Point doesn't offer a robust menu of things to do, and I certainly won't be coming here every year or even every other year, when the time calls and I want the beach to sunbathe on that's a few hours away from my Phoenix desert home, I might make the small drive to Rocky Point. And if there's something I learned from this trip, it's don't eat the pulpo at 9 p.m.
I feel like there's a ton of sand. Oh, look at that little guy. Look. It's the little guy. The little guy came out to play.